Namaste. Watch this video to know what will happen if Ketu in Magha is transiting over a certain planet, or Ketu is transiting over the house where there is no planet present. Then what kind of output can we expect? Many of you wrote it in the email and put it in the comments, and I am mentioning here to get the exact idea about what you can expect. Understand, if there is a planet in your natal horoscope, in your Rashi chart, in Magha Nakshatra, then that planet has certain expectations from you. And the most important expectation that planet has from you is to sacrifice something related to that house, Rashi, and the planet. For giving an example, if you have Sun placed in the Magha Nakshatra, then when Ketu is transiting over that Sun, Ketu expects you to make sure you are getting detached from the authority. You are letting go of certain opportunities where you can be authority, but you have to do something that is wrong for the humankind. Same way, if somebody has Moon in Magha and Ketu is transiting over that, this Ketu expects you to sacrifice something, maybe for your motherland, for your mother, so that you can rise in life. Your soul wants you to take these steps. Take some social responsibility, work for the community, align your purpose with the bigger goal. That is what Ketu wants in Magha, or any planet that is in Magha wants. Now, after Sun and Moon, if somebody has Mars in Magha or Mars in Leo sign and Ketu is transiting over that, understand, Mars and Ketu are owners of Scorpio sign or natural 8th house owners. That means their job is to bring transformation. Their job is to end something and begin something. But these are kind of opposite energies. Mars will ask you to take action and Ketu will say, no, there is no point in taking action. So if you have Mars in Magha Nakshatra, the best thing is, if you have a land or property or something that is joint, you and your sibling or your family, cousins own it. If possible, give a bigger share to the other person. If you do not have siblings, there is no property issue or anything, you can always donate to the first responders, donate to the fire station, give food to local security guards. You can also help the nation's army, military, or navy. These are the people who protect your land. So look in a bigger way, in a broader sense, who to help and what you can sacrifice. Obviously, when you try to donate something to somebody, you will have to say, okay, maybe I used to buy these many clothes or wear these many ornaments or do this much shopping, but I'm going to donate this amount to someone, or I'm going to feed these many more people, so I may not be able to do certain things. In turn, you will end up sacrificing something that basically caters to your ego. If someone has Mercury in Leo sign or in Magha Nakshatra and Ketu is transiting over that, you can always donate something related to communications, maybe a phone, mobile phone, give them a package for a month, pay their bill for mobile phone, or give them if there is a child, give them learning supplies like book, notebook, pen, pencil, or you can pay for somebody's education. You can volunteer your time to teach that kid, or use your time to create a toy that will help so many kids grow up in life. Use your energies and Karakatva of that planet. You can always donate plants. Donating plants is the great remedy, because this is benefits for all human beings and our Mother Nature Earth. Mercury denotes plants, Mercury denotes the seasons. So always you can donate objects related to that planet as well. Donating moong dal is usually a remedy that is given. The fruit that is related to that planet, you can donate that. For example, you can donate avla to people. Mercury and Ketu, when they are combined, people will keep on doing certain things about communications, about talking to people, calculations, accounting, and you will notice these are repeated tasks. Certain times you will have to let go of some things, and this is how you will sacrifice, you will understand the bigger goal of the same planet and work towards it. Sun, Moon, then we saw Mars, we saw Mercury. Now let us think about if you have Jupiter placed in the sign of Leo, or Jupiter is in the Magha Nakshatra and Ketu is transiting over that. Jupiter and Ketu always go really well when you think about isolation, when you think about meditation, when you think about working towards goals of an institution, organization in staying in isolation. So you can always help someone learn. You can always help any religious institution that you believe in. Best option is to go there in person and volunteer. Many people will be able to donate food. Many people will be able to probably give some money. But actually going there, teaching someone free of cost. If you have certain skill, take a workshop without charging anything. Maybe you can do it once in 6 months. Maybe you can do it once a month, depending on your own financial situation. You can choose to do that. Whatever you do, do it regularly. Remember, Ketu is a planet that doesn't have head. So there is no head, there is just a body. So hands and feet. For example, if you close your eyes and try to imagine that you cannot hear anything, you will feel so lost, right? You will feel, how do I move forward? So what happens? We will usually try to keep your hands like that and do a half circle, turn around, do another circle. And that's why you will keep on doing the same thing again and again. So Ketu also represents all the objects that have circular motion. For example, you have a mixer in the home, the blade that rotates in circular motion, all the motors. Then you also have your ceiling fan. There is washing machine that rotates. In ancient times or earlier times, the weavers who used to weave all the clothing, create beautiful garments, Ketu represents them. In modern times, all the fiber optic networks or the wires, Ketu represents them. Because how do we store them? We make circle and keep it. Multiple rotations and keep that thing. That is Ketu. Always give away old water hoses, pipes, wires, old electronic charging devices, communication devices. If they are working, donate. If they are not working, put it in the trash, give it away for the right way of recycling. This is where Ketu resides. You have everything, but you are not using it. Because either you feel it doesn't have any value, or you don't have any liking for it, or you said, okay, I'm okay with it, I don't need it. But it is still functioning. If Ketu is transiting over planet Venus, this is the most difficult conjunction after Mars, and the reason being, Venus represents just not finances, but it represents all the relationships we have. The joy and happiness of relationships is Venus, Shukra. And when Ketu transits over that, people don't understand what to do in a relationship. Venus in Magha will always require you to sacrifice something in order to get that relationship. So people leave their homes, their families, their cities, their countries so that they can be with someone. If Venus is in Magha, this is what usually happens. Or people choose not to get married, not to have kids. They choose to have this sacrifice in order to do something better for the humankind, for the people of the community. And hence, Ketu has this higher energies. Every planet vibrates at a lower energy as well as higher energy, lower frequency or higher frequency. Anything that focuses just on materialistic needs, I want this, I need this, these are the lower energies. Obviously, we need food to eat, we need things, but at one point, we have to understand there is something that gives us joy that is better than just short-term getting things. And that's why you will notice people who just live for the physical happiness, the physical pleasures, they are never satisfied. They have everything, but they always feel something is lacking. And that is Ketu, where you look inwards, connect with your inner mind, your soul, your birth purpose, and then choose to let go. You have money, you can buy more things, but then you choose, okay, I'm satisfied with this, I'm not going to go any further. If you have Venus in Magha Nakshatra, always remember you will be needed to do sacrifice for what Venus denotes. Could be if it is the 4th house for your mother, if it is the 7th house for your spouse, if it is 10th house for your father's family or even people at work. But usually you will have to let go of something, sacrifice something in order to rise above. You will get the throne, you will get the highest position or what you are looking for when you sacrifice something. And that is why this is the most difficult conjunction people find. They just don't know what they are looking for sometimes, or even if they know, they are not able to sacrifice things. If you have Saturn placed in Magha and Ketu is transiting over that, it is always a good idea to do seva, Shramadan. Volunteer somewhere and give your time to someone where you can help them. You can also, there is a classic remedy where if you have Saturn in Magha, they will say, based on other positions, usually they'll ask that relative should be given some gift. And usually it's in the sign of Leo. So in earlier times they used to give gold ornament. Based on the position, give that relative gold ornament. That means look after that relative, respect them, take care of them. Always remember, just listening to somebody, giving them time, that is a good and great gift in today's time. People have everything many a times, but they don't have time for each other. If you can listen to someone, that is a great gift. Call your relatives, call your friends, call your close ones, and even for strangers. If you are traveling, you will meet somebody and they have something to tell you. Just 5 minutes, 2 minutes, give a listening ear, and this is what Ketu wants you to do. Rise above your own just needs and do something for others. If you have coaching classes, if you have own businesses, while Ketu is in Magha Nakshatra, this is the great time. Depending on the person, you can give them more discounts, give them some freebies so that you are using the Ketu energy the right way. If you have Rahu or Ketu placed in Magha and Ketu is transiting over that, this is a confusing and difficult transit because Rahu, Ketu, these are opposite energies. The best thing is let go. Let go of grudges, let go of any negativity like jealousy or you have some fear, guilt, let go. Do Shramadhan, do Seva, and you will always realize that fills your mind with happiness, with content. And now the last, somebody asked the question, what if there is no planet in Magha in my horoscope? And it is a possibility. When you were born, if no planet was transiting through Magha Nakshatra, you will not have anything. Some people may not have anything in Leo sign as well. Look at where Sun is placed in your horoscope. Leo sign's owner is planet Sun. Do the significations of Sun. Donate those things. You can always give somebody material that is related to learning, education, or you can help someone get a job. Mentor them, work with them, teach them the skills that you know. If you have any contacts, refer them. If you cannot do either of this, just treat that person with respect. Sun denotes authority, it denotes respect. When you talk to anybody, irrespective of their background, cultural background, their caste, their race, their economic status, talk to them respectfully. And this is a great remedy for whether you have a planet in Magha or Leo, treat people with respect. And you will realize this Ketu's transit through Magha or Rahu's transit through Shatabisha will be way better for you compared to the previous one. I'm also going to make one more video related to the house transit for this Ketu. Do watch that video when I put it out. If you have any questions, any doubts, write in the comments and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Share this video with anybody who is thinking about what can I do? I am feeling lost. I need some help, and they'll be able to understand what universe is wishing them to do. Thank you.